Today we are going to do some fun activities. We have one to do at the table, and then we have one that we're going to do to get moving and grooving up on our feet. So, first activity we're going to do is a super fun thing to do in the kitchen. Sometimes with little ones, it's hard to do things like gingerbread houses because it's so big and it takes such a long time, and they lose interest and it makes a giant mess. Nobody wants a giant mess this time of year. So something that I wanted to show you and share with you today is a way to decorate Christmas trees. Super fun. So the supplies we're going to use, I have these waffle cones. It works better with a sugar cone, but because I'm limiting my trips to the store, I just have waffle cones for today, and they work just fine. I made some green frosting. This is just out of the tub. I colored it green and put it in a bowl. And then I also have some sprinkles. And this time of year, it seems like there's sprinkles everywhere. I have this super cool like tray with all kinds of fun sprinkles in it. I bought this at Big Lots. And then I have a knife, just a plain old butter knife, safe for little ones to use. So I took my waffle cone, and because waffle cones have a big side and a little side, I broke it a little bit so it would sit up nice and flat. So as hard as it is, parents, this is a great opportunity to step back and let your kiddo do this, even if it's not perfect. Sometimes we want to help, and it's sometimes best to just step back. So this is that opportunity. So what you're going to do is you're going to take some of your frosting and you're just going to spread it on the cone. You can hold the cone, you can leave it on the table. It doesn't matter. This is just a fun activity to eat. It's kind of like a decorate your own snack. Who doesn't like to decorate their snacks? I do. So you're just going to coat the whole cone with your frosting. Very fun. Can get a little messy, but it's fun to lick your fingers too. That's the other important part, is when you start this activity, make sure everybody washes their hands and is ready so that they're nice and clean. That way if you need to lick your fingers, you can. So you're just going to smear the whole cone with green frosting like that. And you can spread the frosting out however you like. Get it nice and smooth. But again, little ones can do this. If they do it, it's probably not going to be smooth and even. It's just going to be blobby and messy, but that's okay. It's still fun. You could, if you wanted to make these for a cookie tray, it would be kind of neat too. This would be a great activity for our adults with Down syndrome as well. They would probably have a good time decorating these cones. And then you could put them out on a cake or a cookie sheet. Yep, tastes good. So once you get it all frosted, this is the time where you can take your sprinkles out and you can actually decorate your tree. This little box is hard to open today. So there's a little red star. I'm going to put that at the top of my tree. And because the frosting is wet, the little ornaments just stick right on with the sprinkles. You can just plop them right on there. Got some holly leaves, some white pearls. This can be a really fun sensory activity too, because you're getting sticky and messy. Some extra stars. Oh. That's my favorite part, getting to lick my fingers. See, after you put some sprinkles on there, it looks really festive, doesn't it? And then the super fun part is when you're done, you get to eat it. It's super yummy. If you want to let it set a little bit, the frosting will kind of harden up and it won't be as messy. But decorate it with all kinds of fun things. You can put sprinkles, you can do other kinds of frosting on there. Maybe some licorice ropes or some fruit snacks. You can be as creative as you want with this. I like doing that activity. I always like to eat what I make. Okay, our next activity was something I made years and years ago, but it's super simple and it's super fun. And when it gets super cold outside, super is the word of the day, isn't it? When it gets really cold out, it's hard to think of activities we can do inside where we get to move and burn off some of our kept up energy, huh? So I went to the dollar store and I got these cups. They came in a 4-pack for $1, pretty cool. And I bought 3 packs, so I had 12 cups. And then I took a Sharpie and I just drew little snowman faces on. So then, there's lots of ways you can play with these. But one way I like to play with them is to stack them up like this. And you can stack them up in whatever configuration you want. Stacking is a great skill to practice motor. And then I have these little stuffed snowballs and some little stuffed penguins. And these I bought at different stores. You can a lot of times find these little stuffed animal type of things at the dollar store or at Hallmark. They sell like a snowball set. So you can find whatever you want. You'll probably even order some on Amazon. And then you can practice throwing and knocking over your structures. It's a super great way. You don't want to probably do it at the table. Do it somewhere where you can really throw and run and stack and just have fun playing over and over again. It's a great way to keep everybody moving inside safely. Well, friends, I hope you have a wonderful, amazing holiday season. We'll see you guys next year.